Hi everyone, this is Monica with Advice to Think Twice. I hope everyone's doing really well. I'm here today with Stormy Grace, and we have your October 2016 Love, Tarot, and Astrology forecasts. So you're going to see Stormy's horoscopes in the first part of the video, and then you're going to see the tarot reading for each sign. So hopefully everyone has a great month and enjoy your forecasts for October 2016. Take care.
Hey guys, it's me, Stormy, and here is your love only horoscope for October 2016. Now, as we start off the month, we have a lot of beautiful Venus Scorpio energy still rolling around, getting us pumping, getting us passionate, getting us creative, and that can be pointed directly at your love life, but you can also point it at your money or your career or a project or anything else that you're working on. But when we get to October 18th, Venus is going to scooch her way over into Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is one of our most adventurous signs. It is our adventure, right? And they don't just want a little adventure. They want to do something different. They want to go further. They want to get new information. They want to try new, expansive, energetic things, and that's exactly what the opportunity of your love life has to look like. Maybe you want to go someplace different. If you're single, maybe you want to start going different places to meet people, or if you are coupled up, or maybe you are just in such a romantic, happy place on your own that you and a group of friends decide you want to do something and you go someplace expansive, different, maybe someplace faithful, or someplace that just challenges the perspective that you've had. And it's almost like you want a broader picture of what's going on. And this is all to your benefit, because when we get new places, we can meet new faces, and that leads us to a potential for new relationships. Now, while that's all well and good, I love that. I think we're going to play. I think it's very positive. Faithful energy. When we get between the 24th of October and the 29th, things could get a little bit tricky. We're going to hit a little bit of an October roller coaster. Right here, when we get to seeing the beginning of this energy, Venus is going to come into a square with Neptune. This is important because I love the Bobbsey twins together. I love Venus and Neptune together. They love love. They both are just so sensual, but this square energy makes them a little bit too dreamy. It's almost like a place of delusion or deception, something like that. Something is not completely clear. Now hold on, enjoy the ride, try and stick through it, don't lose your head or anything like that. Just walk gently, smile big, and pay attention to the information that's being presented to you, okay? Now on the 26th, it's okay because Venus and Jupiter come together in an energy that makes it go okay. Regardless of what's just happened or what energy or information or whatever's coming up for me, there's still hope here, right? All is not lost. I want you to keep that date in mind, because whatever is happening, you have to know that the universe has got your back, right? Then when we get to the 29th, this is how we end the month of October, and I think it is on a more serious but beautifully mature energy. Venus is going to come into a connection with Saturn that demands a spiritual maturity here. It demands we spiritually answer some questions about this romantic side of our lives, as well as something connected to partnership and money. So I think you have to be understanding that in this linkage and in this energy, Venus and Saturn, as they come together, are trying to help squeeze you into the best position for yourself, help the BS fall from you so that you can move forward in a way that you can have something real in your life, so you can have real intimacy, so that you can have real relationships, and so that you can have something you don't have to keep wondering if and when it's going to work out. All right, if you want to see what that month is going to look like, you just stay tuned, because I've got more forecasts coming up. Hi Taurus! So this month we've got Venus dancing in your 8th house. This is our deepest, most intimate house, and I feel like this month, not only is it about some of the deep secrets and some of the deep beliefs, especially spiritual ones, that we keep in the 8th house, but this is also a space of intimacy via shared resources. So if you are partnered up and you're sharing resources this month, I feel like you're going to have some expanding questions about that. You may have some expanding behaviors. You may think, wow, in the intimacy zone I was was really afraid to connect before, or I didn't feel like I was connecting the same way, or I'm ready to connect, let's do this. And you find yourself able to expand this, to let this move from a state of complication into something more vast and really, really beautiful. Now, this could also be shared resources in terms of you and a partner, or you and someone sharing money. You could also have a lot of energy where you're having to make some decisions about how these are going to commingle together. Now, as we get to the second half of the month and we see Venus and Saturn coming together, trying to help you mature, trying to bring you up to your A game. I think one thing that's going to happen is there's going to be a really big decision, I think, for you at the end of the month about what you're doing in terms of another person, as well as, Taurus, what are you doing in terms of being in love and be so intimately, strongly, sexually, lovingly attracted to yourself? I think there's some big questions to answer at the end of the month, and I think they'll come with a couple really big decisions that end up changing your life for the better, of course. Have a great month, Taurus.
Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your October 2016 Love Tarot forecast. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you for being here, and as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching, or not in the same way. You can watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages, or of course, if you'd like a private reading, my information is below. But for the time being, just try and keep in mind, take away the messages that do make sense to you in this general reading. Okay, so let's have a look. You've got 2 major arcana cards in your reading this month. So there could be some changes happening. Okay, especially around the 2nd and 3rd week of the month. I'm going to just take you through the cards and see what we get. We have your general energy of the entire month is the Ace of Coins, or the Ace of Pentacles. And this represents new beginnings of great potential towards security, okay, towards a happy, secure, long-term connection, long-term relationship. This could even be a business partnership between you and your partner, or meeting a future partner through your business, through your work, okay, this month with the Ace of Pentacles. But with the Ace of Pentacles, it has the potential to take you to your happily ever after, is the message of the card. If you nurture it properly, this seed will turn into something beautiful and long-lasting, is the message of the Ace of Pentacles. And this could be another earth sign, okay, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And the 4 other cards you have, you can look at the first week's energy, the 2nd week, 3rd week, and 4th week, or these are the major energies that you're dealing with throughout the month of October. And the cards that we have are the 3 of Swords, the High Priestess, the Moon. So these are your 2 major arcana cards, and the 4 of Pentacles, ending the month. So what we're getting with these 4 cards for you, okay, you may start off the month dealing with some difficulty or some emotional obstacles, looking at some emotional obstacles, dealing with some sort of breakup or heartbreak, okay, or just heartache. With the 3 of Swords, this could also represent a love triangle situation for some of you, okay, potentially with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. The 3 of Swords just represents feeling very, very hurt, feeling betrayed, and just a lot, a great deal of sadness or a great deal of pain. For others of you, this could represent an online relationship. So there's separation, there's physical separation between the 2 of you, but you communicate online. This could also represent a temporary separation between you and your partner. And it can also represent just you feeling alone, or you feeling lonely if you're single, okay, for this month. And with the 3 of Swords, this could also represent, because what I'm getting is kind of memories coming back to haunt you, is what I'm getting with the 3 of Swords. Memories of some heartache, memories of a difficult heartbreaking situation in your life when it comes to your love life, okay? And for others of you, this could represent kind of holding yourself back. It's almost like you're fighting, your head is fighting your heart around the first week, so you may be looking at some difficult decisions as to, do you stay or do you start something new on your own? Or do you keep things the way they are, or change something in your approach of finding love, okay, around the first week? But you may find yourself dealing with just a general sense of sadness or loneliness. But it is very, very temporary, okay? It can just be a few days in the week. It doesn't have to be the entire week, okay? Because with your overall potential of the Ace of Pentacles, this represents the fact that there's immense potential around you at this time. So maybe it's time to let go of the past, or let go of whatever has been causing you heartache, and just embrace the opportunities that are in your life at this time, okay? It could represent that as well. With the High Priestess, okay, around the second week, let's say, the High Priestess represents knowledge. It represents keeping secrets, or secrets being revealed to us, okay? Now you have the High Priestess and the Moon card together around the second and the third week. Now what this means, potentially for some of you, the High Priestess can represent a one-sided relationship where you kind of hold back, you or your partner, you know, holds back from that relationship. And with the Moon card, it represents extramarital affairs sometimes, or going outside of the relationship, okay? Maybe with the Pisces person, doesn't really have to be, because both these cards, the High Priestess and the Moon card, represent secrets, keeping secrets, potentially affairs, potentially doing things you shouldn't be doing but keeping them a secret and kind of getting away with them, okay? And around if this is the case, because this is like, I'm picking up on a scenario here with the Three of Swords, obviously it could be some sort of argument that you're dealing with in your existing relationship. With the High Priestess, this is information just coming at you, secrets being revealed to you that really, really kind of hurt you and make you question whether or not you want to be in this relationship at all. With the Moon card, this could be you going out with someone else, or you spending time with someone else, you know, stepping outside of the relationship, to just clear your head or try to forget about everything. And then towards the end of the month with the Four of Pentacles, this sees you kind of putting some walls up, whether you stay in that relationship or you leave, okay? It's up to you. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the potential to do whatever it is that you want to do, whatever makes you happy at this time. But with the Four of Pentacles, it does represent you kind of putting walls up, isolating yourself, holding yourself back from love, okay? So it could represent isolating yourself from this relationship that's really hurt you, or it can represent trying to go back to the relationship and give it a second chance. However, your guard is definitely up. Your walls are definitely up. You're not so trustworthy. Trusting anymore is what I'm trying to say. Okay, or this could be your partner looking at you this way, and so they're seeing you as not being trustworthy, and maybe that's why trustworthy came out. However, for those of you, okay, the High Priestess around the second week can represent information being revealed, things coming to light. It can also represent, this can be like a secret crush presenting itself to you around the second week. Someone who's kind of been watching you for a while, you know, not in a creepy way, but trying to just get more information about you, trying to get to know you better. And all of a sudden, you know, they're presenting themselves to you and they're saying, hi, how you doing? I've been liking you for a while now. So that may be the potential with the Ace of Pentacles there, to just start to get to know each other. With the Moon card around the third week, it can represent, you know, establishing that emotional connection as well. And it can also represent, you know, kind of keeping this relationship a secret for the time being while you just get to know each other. It could represent that as well. It doesn't have to be all negative. And then towards the fourth week with the Four of Pentacles, it can represent for some of you really taking your time, really taking things slow, figuring things out for yourself, okay? Not being so open to just let another person in. You're getting to know each other and you're giving them a proper chance, but you're taking your time because you want this to be something that lasts. You want this to be the right kind of a relationship. Let's see what other scenarios we're picking up on. For some of you, I am getting some sort of an affair going on, okay? Either you are involved in this or you find out that your partner is involved in this, and it leaves you feeling isolated. It leaves you feeling alone and with your guard up and really, really hurt. If that is the case, if that's the kind of situation you're dealing with, there is an option there for you. There is someone kind of trying to get closer to you, okay? So obviously, if you're dealing with this kind of a love triangle situation and it's really hurtful for you, you don't have to be in that situation, okay? You can just walk away from it and just focus on what makes you happy, what makes you feel happy and safe and secure. But don't try to get your walls up too high, because there's definitely someone there trying to catch your eye, trying to get your attention. And it could be another earth sign, okay? And maybe that's why the Ace of Pentacles shows up for you guys. So it could be another Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn that's trying to get your attention, where perhaps now you're focused on an air sign who's not really treating you the best way that they could, or the way that they should. So all in all, I feel like it's a good month because there's potential there. Even though you may be dealing with some negativity or with some secrets, or things being revealed that kind of hurt you, you still have hope, because towards the end of the month, I do believe that this is someone trying to get your attention. This is someone trying to catch your eye, trying to speak to you. And if you just put your walls up too high, then that person may not really have a chance to approach you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, let's see what else. So I'm getting new relationships, okay, for those of you who are single and looking, or especially if you've been dealing with, feeling lonely. I'm getting definitely the potential for a new relationship, with you getting to know this person, really taking your time and establishing a strong foundation for this relationship. I feel like there may be a really strong connection between the two of you, like a magnetic pole between the two of you, something magical or mystical. And I do feel like, you exit the month with a really strong foundation for a relationship to move forward on. For those of you, I'm getting, isolating yourself, separating yourself from a difficult situation, potentially with an air sign. This can be their sun sign, their moon sign, or their rising sign. And really doing some soul searching, okay, maybe a secret crush presenting itself, okay, for some of you, I feel, and really things kind of taking off from there. And there's definitely an emotional connection there, and you're taking your time and once again focused on building this proper relationship, giving it a proper chance. And for some of you, I do see that you may end up isolating yourselves because of some secrets coming to light about a third party or love triangle situation or anything like that, and you may want to isolate yourself and just forget about love. However, with the Four of Pentacles there, I do believe that there's someone going to be coming up to you, especially towards the end of the month, and really asking you out and telling you that they want to get to know you better. And this person has genuine intentions, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles. So I would definitely say take your time, allow yourself to heal, obviously, and take your time. But definitely, give them a chance and see where it goes. Your overall guidance is be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true, pertaining to who you are and how you feel. So, this makes sense. It ties in with the energy of the High Priestess. Okay, for some of you, this is about soul searching. This is about, putting things together, figuring things out. How do you really feel about the situation that you're in? Is it truly making you happy? Do you really just want to walk away from it? Do you feel in your heart that you deserve to be treated better? If you do, that's probably the case. Okay, so you always deserve to be treated better. Okay, if you're in a situation that doesn't make you happy, you deserve better. You deserve to be happy. Everyone deserves to be happy. So this is just asking you to be true to who you are, be true to what you feel, and just give yourself a proper chance at love. Okay, if you feel you want to work on a relationship, then stand up, speak up. And if you feel like you want to walk away from a relationship, walk away from that relationship. Okay, you don't have to justify, you don't have to explain. If it doesn't make you happy, and especially if it's hurtful for you, definitely give yourself a proper chance at love. Okay, but be true to who you are, be honest with yourself, be honest with those around you this month, and just really take some time to figure things out for yourself. What is it that you want in love? What is it that you deserve in love? Okay, what is it that the Ace of Pentacles truly represents for you? What is that long-lasting relationship that you're thinking about? What is it that it looks like for you? Okay, and really kind of isolating yourself from drama and negativity, and really just focusing on the right kind of people and the right kind of love to enter your life at this time. Okay, so there you have it. That's your reading for the month. I hope that it makes sense, and I hope that it helps. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a good month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.